Kat, we were talking about you yesterday in our meeting, Diary Detectives meeting. We were wondering, did you figure out the eBay situation with shipping? Did you miss anything crazy? I don't think so. I got through about not even halfway through July last time. So we'll finish July today because I can't be on for very long. Oh, you didn't figure it out? Is there like a friend you could ship it to? I feel so bad. You're so close to having a set of diaries. Did I just get on? Yes, I did. I'm coming on today instead of Thursday this week. And I came on just a couple minutes early because I know I have to log off probably. That's a good idea, Kat. Try it. I'm sorry. That's like sucks. Hopefully the seller is more understanding. It like is upsetting that they don't. Yeah, that's what's upsetting to me is the fact that the seller's like, obviously you're not an idiot and there's something wrong with the she told you have to go to the post office to ask what happened. Or I was also wondering if you could open up a PO box for a month. Well, clearly you're getting packages every day from other people, like, but maybe there is a way to just go to the post office for that one package. Or maybe can she send it like not through USPS? Yeah, I know. That's crazy. And you'd think eBay like does that every single day, right? So that should be a resolved issue. It's bizarre. Thank you, Hot Nacho. Love your username. I'm sure you triple checked, yeah, after it happened a couple of times, of course. And for her to like assume that you didn't is just annoying. Well, I hope you get it figured out because it's like upsetting if you don't. So anyways, we are going through the rest of July 1900. I think we should be able to finish because it's halfway done. Hi. Hello. Scared me. I thought you were Zach. No. Ian's having friends over and I'm embarrassed on my live stream. So you guys will have to be really engaging if he does come here. So he doesn't think I'm stupid. What? Yeah. Yeah, and he'll come in and be like, oh, she's streaming. He'd be like that, so. Does she not work at the school anymore? Yeah, Myrtie does work at the school. They have a weird, it must be summer vacation now. They do have a weird school schedule, though, where it seems like they have different breaks than, like, longer breaks. I think it was, like, in February through March she was out of school, so it's a little bit more sporadic. But she does still work at the school. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Kat. Okay, so without further ado, let's keep reading. July 12th. Father carried mother over to her mother Campbell's. For those of you who are new, here's a picture of father. That's Benjamin. Thank you, Liza. It's so funny. I get that comment every once in a while. Hey, Kendi. Every once in a while someone says it. And it must have been picking up even better on my microphone in past years because people would be like, what keyboard are you using? Like, they'd ask me, what keys, what keyboard, what brand? And it's just like, I got it off Facebook Marketplace. It's just like a crappy Bluetooth Logitech keyboard. It's not crappy, but it's not, like, special. But I think the microphone picks it up really nice. But I'm glad you like it. Father carried mother over to her mother Campbell's. Hi, little Becky. I did the housework. Father came home at night. I've always loved typing. I've always found typing to be satisfying. I don't type correctly. I type fast, but with a lot of errors. Like, I don't type the correct way, but I am a quick typer sometimes. Father came home at night. He and I stayed at home all night. I do a lot of backspacing, which is not, you shouldn't be doing that, right? If you're a good typer, but I never learned how to properly do it. But I don't have to look. When I say I don't have to look, but I have to backspace a lot, so I don't know what I'm talking about. We've got a Friday the 13th here. A little symbol, which, yep, okay, I was gonna say, usually that is associated with a music lesson. I don't know what they mean, because sometimes it's a circle, sometimes, yeah, Deb, I feel like I was in the weird age range where I feel like my parents had to deliberately be taught how to type because they didn't always have computers in school, and then they started to do like typewriters and stuff. And then eventually computers. So they had to learn, right? But then I don't know where, I guess I did do a typing class in like 6th grade, but I had already kind of taught myself how to type the wrong way, but I had already gotten the hang of it in my own way. So I just feel like I missed the boat or something. Like they didn't explicitly teach me young enough. I also have weird fingers. I'm hypermobile, so my fingers probably want to do different things than they should. Okay. Anyways, these, yeah, my fingers move fast and sometimes out of order. Yep. My worst word is the. I constantly type te. That's the worst one to not get. I think that's like a beat note, like a quarter note. Okay, maybe. So sometimes it's a circle. Sometimes it's I guess a square. Sometimes it's an X. So we're thinking it's something to do with like maybe the progress that they made, or sometimes it's like they paid, like she'll mention that they didn't pay or they paid, and maybe it's like something to do with that. I don't know. It's always like a different person too. She teaches a few different people music lessons. But that's interesting, Andrea. Andrea at Wendy's. That's interesting to think about. Maybe if we look back. I wish there was a notation that I had put to say like, oh, there's a symbol here, but I didn't. So I'd have to like flip through and see. Okay. I gave Mary Fuller a music lesson. Father cleaned my organ. I did the housework. Mother is at her Mother Campbell's. If Ian's friend comes down here, you guys have to hype me up. I want to show off to him. Father and I stayed at home all night. Okay. Ian's going on his bachelor trip. That's why people are coming over. They're leaving later. Oh, thanks, Liza. Thanks, Deb. He probably won't come down now because I bet Ian will say, don't go down there. Okay. Father and I went to Montpelier. I visited Mrs. Robinson and Lucy. Father and Frank caves at Berry. Thanks, Deb. We did some trading. Mother at her. Yes, it's from Vermont. Why? Do you recognize this, Michaela? She's from Calais, Vermont. Oh, you recognize probably Montpelier and Berry, huh? Yep, she's from Calais. If you're from the area, let me know, because we've had a few people come in that are close by. We love to get your knowledge. I love that. We did some trading. Mother and her. Mother at her Mother Campbell's. Father and I at home all night. Yeah, she's from Calais. She visits Montpelier a lot, and she visits Berry. She has family in Hyde Park. I don't know actually if that is a town nearby, or I think it is, like to the left, to the west, the left. I heard about Thomas Jefferson's diary. He used to have weather documentation back then. He was so detailed. That's interesting you say that, because that's what this little WEANTHER is for. It's for people to put in what the weather was and the temperature. But she doesn't fill it out ever. Yeah. Yeah, so actually when she's talking about when her mother goes to her Mother Campbell's, she's going a lot of I think to Hyde Park. I actually don't know if the mother still lives there. She might live closer. But her it's her stepmother's mother. So her step-grandmother is elderly and lives alone. So her stepmom goes there all the time. Oh, and here we go. Father and I went to Grandmother Campbell's. This is a picture of Myrtie and her dad. I showed this before, but I'll show it again. This is them in a sleigh. Yeah, they are. They're always staying at home all night. They don't do anything. Do you have any advice for reading better as someone who has inattentive ADHD? Specifically for that, no. Do you mean like reading the handwriting? Because I don't know about like any advice for ADHD, but if you're trying to read handwriting and it's tricky. Oh, Maria says, I listen to music while I read. You could try that. I feel like that would distract me more, but I'm sure it's different for everybody. Breaking it up into small pieces. Definitely the diaries when you read just an entry at a time. That helps. I don't know. ADHD, maybe shorter stories, focus on interest. Yeah, if you're talking about reading in general, I don't know. I read out loud when I'm really struggling to focus. SpongeBob strong pants. Lo-fi music. Yeah, sometimes silence might actually make it worse, right? You get distracted by the silence. Papa and I went to grandmother camp. To carry a letter with a check in it and a postal card. Took dinner there. Father and I stayed at home all night. Yeah, I have trouble giving recommendations because my problem's a little bit different. I think I might have missed a line. Check it. Had a postal card. Took dinner there. Mother is there. Thank you. My problem is I am like extremely tired all the time, and if I try to read, I fall asleep. And that's been my issue since forever, but like in college, it was not that I couldn't pay attention to what I was reading. It was that I would like start to doze off. And I couldn't read a lot or pay attention because I was too tired. I swept my room, did all the housework. Trod. 2 loads. Yep. Little Becky said if you struggle to remember what you're reading, maybe read short sections and make notes. I did that a lot in college. Especially with all of the like academic journal articles that you're reading, a lot of times they're like so hard to understand what they're even saying. I would always try to like underline things and then try to phrase it in a way that I can refer back to and it actually makes sense. Sometimes I feel like they're like really too much. Look up ACT reading or ACT reading tips. Good idea. Trod 2 loads of hay for father. You know what Ian says he does? We were actually talking about this. He said sometimes he puts the, oh, thank you. Wait, what? Of hay for father. Trod 2 loads of hay for father. I got it. Oh, I think I was stuck. That's that way. I can't do 2 things at once, clearly. Ian was saying that he puts the text, if he's reading, like he reads on his phone a lot. And he'll put the text into the read aloud thing. I guess there's like a bunch of different things you can put it in to read it. Sometimes the apps that you're reading the book on even have a built-in one. But he found that sometimes when he plays the audio and reads at the same time, that helps him like really get it. And also read faster, which is interesting. I believe there's also a size font that makes it easier to read for ADHD. Yep, and dyslexia. There is on Kindle. Okay, he went to Ed Wheeler's. I have a picture of Ed Wheeler. And got the shaker. He and I stayed at home all night. Mother is at, I'm going to take a wild guess and say it says at her Mother Campbell's, but it's up the side, so I can't read it. I'll look. Why would ADHD make it harder to read? Well, because if you have trouble focusing, you can physically read, but it's like being able to pay attention to what you're reading and like, I don't even remember it, but just like, yeah, understand what you're reading because something else might distract you or, you know. Mother is at, okay, we're at July 16th. Okay. Mother is at her mother's. Oh, she didn't write her Mother Campbell. She didn't have room. Comprehension. Yeah, I struggle with comprehension. You know what I've always struggled with? summarizing. Since day one, since I remember there was an assignment in 3rd grade where we had to rent a book from the library in our school, and and it was just like a little storybook, and we had to read the storybook, and then we had to write like a short summary of what happened. And I couldn't do it because I started getting into like the details, and I am like that when I tell story, like when I retell a story, when I explain something to someone, I like go in circles and back and forth, and then, oh wait, I forgot to say this thing, and I cannot for the life of me just like distill information. I have to tell you every detail. I wish that I could summarize a little better. And it definitely, that affected me when I was trying to read for college, for school, like just getting the gist of what is being said in the, I thought it was the same one. You thought what was the same one? The font? Oh. Yeah, I forget what I was saying, but just like trying to read things for school and not being able to get like the bigger picture. I could only focus on like each individual section and what they were saying, not like the whole thing. All right, I washed and did the housework. Father put bug death. Yes, bug death. I have a picture of bug death on the potatoes. And then they ate the potatoes. He mowed by hand. That sounds miserable. It is hot. We stayed at home all night. Mother is at her mother's. So this, yeah, I have a picture of like the, no, wrong thing. The package, like the ad for it. I could read faster than anyone in 3rd grade, but I had no comprehension. Yeah. It's so interesting. There's so much to it. Learning to read, and then you reach a point in teaching. They always say you till about 3rd grade you're learning to read, and then you read to learn. Yeah, so this is bug death. This is an ad for bug death, or this might have been a label actually, or something, some kind of like pamphlet. And then this was in the newspaper. Sure death. Bug death is sure death to potato, squash, and cucumber bugs. What is it made out of? I feel like we looked it up last time. I forget. Does it have it? Let's look it up. The same thing popped up last time. I'm not looking for the bubonic plague. Okay. Bug death pesticide. Control. Okay, this is what we saw. We didn't see specifically what that one was made out of, I don't think, but arsenic, Paris green, mercury chloride, and hydrogen cyanide gas. Lead arsenate became the dominant agricultural insecticide for caterpillars. So bad stuff. Hey, Amber. How's it going? I don't know specifically what bug death was made out of. Quick death. Death dust. Yeah. Sure, it's real bad. Yeah, and then they ate it. Exactly. Okay. Found a label on eBay with ingredients. Zinc oxide, 15%, lead oxide, 1%, sulfur, 20%, lime, 20%, tobacco dust, 10%, inert ingredient, 34%. That's a little sus, isn't it? Inert ingredient. But we're not going to tell you what it is. But don't worry. Don't worry, it's inert. How did you get into doing this? I found a diary at an estate sale a long time ago, and I started reading through it and researching the author. And it just so happened that author was pretty prominent in Brooklyn society in 1917. And I found a lot about her, and it just kind of like, that's what sparked it, I guess. Finding so much about her and getting to put together the pieces, it was really fun. So then I started reading other diaries. But I've always been interested, we were just talking about this yesterday in the diary detectives meeting, but I've always been interested in history, not in like the way of like I enjoy history class at school because I never really did, but finding things and figuring out where they came from and what time period they were from, things like that. I used to dig in a junk pile at my parents' house. That's what I called it. But it was like an old farm trash pit. I found old bottles, and they had animals. I think I had found out one of them was a nurse or a veterinarian or something. And I found like old syringes, not with the like needle attached, but the syringe, the body of it. Yeah, let me see if I have pictures on here. I have some videos on my YouTube if you're interested in looking at those, but I took a bunch of pictures like cataloging it all, but I don't think it's on this computer. I think it's on my like hard drive thing. Antique photos, that's not that. Yeah, no, I have like nothing on this computer. I know. Cat, I want a trash pit so bad. Yeah, that's why I keep asking my parents, like, hey, when are you planning on downsizing if you are? Because I need to finish that before they leave there. I finished washing, did the housework. Father mowed with a scythe. We stayed at home all night. Mother is at her mother Campbell's. Yeah, every day after... In middle school and high school, every warm day after school, I'd be out in the woods digging in my junk pile until it got dark. I was a weirdo, but it paid off. I'm the same. I didn't like history class. The teacher had a part in that, but I love finding things. Yeah, it's like history class felt so, like reading the textbooks felt so detached. And it was just like, this happened on this day, and then this happened. And then on this date, this war happened somewhere else, but there's like no connecting it, you know? I resonate much more with like accounts like diaries and like I guess that would be what do they call it? Firsthand. What is it? First person source? What is it? Primary source. It's primary source. History class is so focused on wars. It is. It's like completely focused on wars. I love the diary because it's daily life. Totally agree. History class seemed to be about the war. Yep. Same Tamsin. Yep. Yeah, Tamsin, exact same sentiment. Yes, a living history museum. Yeah. I live kind of close, not like super close, but within driving distance of 2 living history museums. One is Plymouth Plantation. I don't know if it's in Plymouth, Mass, or if it's in another town nearby, but it's in Massachusetts and like where the Plymouth Rock is. And then also, what's the other one? Sturbridge Village. That's a really cool one. I haven't been there in a long, long time. I went as a little kid, but I'd like to go back. Okay. The other thing that's interesting is I don't think I'd really enjoy reading the diary as much if it was just like in plain text like this. I like transcribing it. I like figuring out the words and putting them down. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't think I would enjoy it as much if I was just reading it and it was all there done for me. Father mowed with the machine. We got in 4 loads of hay. Did not get through until almost 8:30. We stayed at home all night. Mother is at her mother's, not Mother Campbell. That's cool. One of my friends worked at a living history museum for a little while. Father and I, ooh, that was not spelled right. Father and I went to Otis Wheeler's. Hold on, I just realized I don't have my YouTube chat open. It's always a ghost town over there, but just in case, just in case. Sad incoming? Oh no, I didn't read that part. Father and I went to Otis Wheeler's. Oh, not just Otis Wheeler's. Otis Wheeler's little boy's funeral. That is sad. Oh, and he even has a nickname. We're gonna look him up. We'll find him. Little Ranald. Oh. We came home and stayed at home all night. Mother is at her. Mother Campbell's. Okay, let's find him. First place I'll look is newspapers. Yes, I am an art teacher. Thank you. Thanks, Em. I think it's cool too. It's fun. It's really cool when we get to, unfortunately, this isn't as cool when we find like people who passed away, but it is really fun and cool when we get to link people and events and places. Let's look up Otis. Okay, here. The funeral of the youngest child of Otis Wheeler was held from their home. Oh. He doesn't even have his name on here. The little son of Otis and Mabel Wheeler, who has been dangerously ill with pneumonia, is very little better. Oh, this is before he died. So what I do is I save, whenever we find little tidbits, I save them and I put them in here, and then I'll put the entries in here. This is on my website, and I put it next to the entries. So later I'll upload the entries in here, and I'll attach his little articles about him. And if we find pictures of the people, I put them in there too. Forever clicking on the wrong tab. Yeah, mother is always a lot of the time at her mother's, yeah. Okay, is this the same thing? Little son of Otis and Mabel Wheeler, very little better.
Basil drew blood.
What? Who'd she scratch?
Me. Scratched me. Because I stopped petting her.
You should bring your friends down here, because I have 100.
They're not here.
Oh, they're not here? Why do I feel like I've been hearing people talking upstairs?
I was on the phone.
Oh god, I thought I was going insane.
I'm probably gonna go to the liquor store.
Really? Right now?
Yeah.
What if they come while you're not here?
No, they said they'd be here in 30 minutes.
Okay.
See, look what
George King
what
has
she did
purchased
to
the standing grass. That's bad. She didn't mean it. What were you doing to her?
I was petting her and I stopped petting
That's
her. And
it?
She scratched me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's getting feisty. Hey, to the liquor store. That's what Kat said. Zlin said, are you a historian? You're so skilled at this. No, I am an amateur. This is just for fun. But thank you. Appreciate that. Watching you from Brazil. Cool. The victim blaming. Basil is never in the wrong. She's the sweetest little girl. She's never done anything wrong. Claude? How dare she advocate for herself? Yeah, no means no. I mean, don't want to be pet. I did. Or no, she did want to be pet, actually. No, it wasn't that. A lot of cats, when they're being pet and they decide, never mind, they'll scratch. But no, she just always wants to be pet. She gets a little overstimulated. I don't know. Sometimes she'll just do a little, like, pretend to bite. She never does. That's actually crazy, though, because the only time her or her brother, even though Claude's always up to mischief, the only time they have ever drawn blood was, like, one time I was holding Claude, and then he got scared by something else, like someone made a sound. I forget even what it was. It was a long time ago. Like, shut a door loud or something, and he freaked out and then tried to jump off me and scratched me, and it bled. And that's, like, the only time. And I guess now Ian. Mine pokes her claws in my face at 3 a.m. Basil does that to me, too. She sleeps next to me every night. And sometimes, usually it's like when it's really cold, she sleeps on my chest. And she will, every once in a while, when she's on my chest, she'll just, like, reach up and touch my face. Like, oh my god. Luckily, I don't know, am I a deep sleeper or a light sleeper? She wakes me up, but not fully. Like, I'm aware that she's there, so I don't hit her or anything. Ian is like, he'll turn around and just like push her off the bed and not realize it. She goes flying. All right, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking up poor little Reynold. Okay, let's look on Find a Grave. I'm gonna look for Wheeler. Died in 1900 in Vermont. And we'll start with Reynold. And then we'll maybe just R. Reynold. Here he is. Oh, he's only a year. Oh, that is... Yeah, that's little Reynold. Oh, that's so sad. Let's see if there's a picture of Otis. Otis Wheeler. Couldn't process your search. Did anyone else see YouTube was down yesterday? Ian was telling me. Okay, what? Please change it up. What is that supposed to mean? Something's wrong. Is Flickr down right now? Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, it worked for Wheeler. Why didn't it work for Otis? Now it's impossible for me to know if it's not finding anything or if it's not working. Omar Wheelock. Emma Jacobs Wheeler. That's Wheelock. Omar Wheelock. Lamb. Edward Lever. That's. Oh yeah, I haven't caught you laughing in a while. Yeah, I haven't laughed in a long time. It's okay. That's so funny that it's like a what would be the word? I was gonna say typo, but that's not what I mean. Like when you accidentally send a text to somebody, but it's in a TikTok comment. That's creepy. It looks like her rib cage, but it's her dress. I haven't caught you on. Oh, you mean like, okay, so you tried to say it and it caught something else. I see now. Yeah, today is a little off. I am on Wednesday instead of Thursday. I'm going to see Wuthering Heights tomorrow. Oh, this is interesting. I'm saving this. This is Ed and Emma Wheeler's baby. And we have Emma Wheeler's diary. That's going to be another one that we read. So I'm saving this. Just going to put her right here. We might already have it, but that will be useful later. Yeah, it will be fun. I'm going with my best friend. I've heard mixed reviews. Thank you, Heath Combrink. You saw it last night, Kat. Without any spoilers, what did you think? Because some people are saying that it's not what they thought. And I didn't read the book, so I don't know what to expect. You also have a mixed review. So I think people thought it was just like going to be a romance, because that's kind of how it was advertised. But it sounds like it's kind of more than that. They said it was a horror movie. They said they weren't expecting to see a romance and they saw a horror movie. So I'm really like interested here. Gave Mary Fuller a music lesson. I ironed. And look, she has the symbol there. Another funeral? Oh no. I ironed some and did. I love Margot Robbie though. She's beautiful. And I am a new fan of Jacob Elordi after I watched Frankenstein. After I watched Frankenstein, I actually watched Euphoria. which I know I'm like late to the game on that, but I'm glad I didn't watch Euphoria first, because his character is like the worst. He's a good actor, but worst character in that show. But oh my god, Frankenstein was so good. Okay, I ironed some and did the housework. Father went to Willard Fay's funeral. He and mother came home. We all stayed at home all night. Father, okay, we're gonna find Willard Fray. My gram grew up. I don't know, Michaela, if that was a typo. There. Do you have any education in archives? No, just like what I have learned just on my own. I don't have any formal education. Okay, here he is. Willard Fay, who has been in feeble health for the past year or more, died last Thursday evening. Mr. Fay has been a very active member of the Stone Post GAR, and the funeral Saturday was under its direction, with Reverend Myrtie B. Wheeler officiating. I just put them all in one little dump first, all these articles, and then when I paste the entries in, I put them next to it. Your page is so cool to me. I'm currently in college for a master's in library information. That is so cool. I think if I went back, I'm an art teacher and I went for art education undergrad and a master's in art education. If I had known how much I enjoy this when I made my decision of what I was going to go to college for, I probably would have done something like this, but I just didn't discover my going to school, grad school for public history. Cool. Yeah, you're going to use those diaries as your thesis, right? Okay. I don't see anything else about Willard Fay. Okay. Should I do this? There's little Reynold. That's so sad. Oh, I need this. We did a whole 10 years between high school and college. Yeah. Originally I was going for graphic design, and I'm happy with what I do. I'm a creative person. I enjoy, and I like working with kids and stuff. But I just feel like there was a whole career path that I just didn't even realize was a thing that I really also would have enjoyed. Oh, Fay. Willard Fay, here he is. Hi, Graphic Dan. Okay, currently working on my family genealogy. Yes, that was cool. And then Mezcat said I do that too. It's fascinating what you can learn. It's very fun. It's like putting together the puzzle pieces of your own life that you didn't even know were there. That's what these diaries feel like. It's like solving a mystery that no one asked me to solve. Father, mother, and I at home. I did a good part of the housework. We all stayed at home all night. Your mom's diary birthday. Yay, first one of the night. Happy diary birthday to your mom. Yay. We all stayed at home all night. That's it. Okay. Wish I had a picture of her stepmom, but I don't. Oh, you know what I'm going to watch tonight? We were just talking about, like, shows and stuff and movies. I'm going to watch the America's Next Top Model. Ooh, okay. Also, happy diary birthday to you. The America's Next Top Model, like, documentary. I'm watching that tonight. I'm very interested. I solved a genealogical mystery today that I've been working on for months. It's awesome when everything clicks into place. Yes, that is like the best moment, isn't it? Just light bulb. And it's almost like you don't even believe you've just found it. You've solved it. I love that. July. Okay, and I got July 22nd is your birthday. Yes, right before I found you, I started researching my own family and found lots. That's awesome. I did this with my family. I'm 100% convinced my papa is D.B. Cooper. Who is D.B. Cooper? I don't know that. Absolutely, I had relatives that went and rebuilt Vancouver, Canada after the Great Fire. Wow. Do I use family tree apps? I use Ancestry, and then I do, like, I use Find a Grave a lot. I don't really use any of the other ones. Sometimes Family Search, we look on there. And Family Search is a free one, so that's a good one to have. I just prefer Ancestry. Father, mother, and I went. And I did the Ancestry DNA thing. Wait, what? Oh, birthday party. I read that line. Father, mother, and I went to Mrs. Charles Hill's birth. I'm like, oh, okay, that's an event. We came home and stayed at home all night. Okay, Charles Hills. Mrs. Charles Hills. Yes, the newspaper websites help a ton. I'm always on newspapers.com. Here it is. I love it. I love when we find it in the newspaper. About 40 neighbors and friends. Wow, she's a popular lady. Of Mrs. Charles Hill. She doesn't have her own name. Visited her Monday, July 23rd, it being her 62nd birthday. All had a very enjoyable time and left with her many presents as tokens of the esteem and goodwill they had for her. Nice. Okay, so the question was, are all those websites free, the ones that you mentioned? Find a Grave is free. That is a great tool. That's what I was looking up. That's this, where you look up gravestones, and it's all like volunteer people who have accounts log graves, put up pictures. They might put the location, and then they can link them to family members. It's a useful tool. We find a lot on here. And Ancestry is not free. You have to pay for that. There's different tiers of subscriptions. I think someone just sent in the Discord. Hold on. I saw something today. Did I? Hold on. I think there's a special right now. Yeah. Right now, Genealogy Bank. Oh, it's different. Genealogy Bank is $50 a year right now, where usually it's $100 a year. I have not used, that's Amber. Okay, cool. I thought that was Ancestry because of the colors, the green, but I am not sure about Genealogy Bank. There's a free version of Ancestry, is there? Also, some people, their libraries have Ancestry for free. So if you're just like dipping your toes into it, you can look in to see if your library has access. Sometimes you have to just go to the library for it, but it's worth it to check it out if you're not sure. And there's probably like a free trial and stuff. But I use mostly Ancestry and newspapers.com, and I pay for them in like a bundle. And Family Search is free. That's a good one to also look at because they have a lot of the same records. I just find it a little bit harder to search, but a lot of people like that even better than Ancestry, so that one's free. You just have to make an account. What else do we use? Some people always recommend archive.org. I have a hard time searching that, but I do get that recommended a lot. Library of Congress is a good place to look for certain things like old maps and stuff. I wonder when women started getting their own names in newspapers. Even my birth announcement has Mrs. Husband's name for my grandmother. Yeah, I feel like even I wonder, because I bet my mom's like wedding announcement probably doesn't have her name. I don't know, maybe it does. It's like so old-fashioned. Oh, thanks, Michaela. We have another viewer, Tamsin. I don't know if she's in here now, but She's nearby, and she got a picture of, because there's not very good Google Earth coverage over there, which I'm sure you know. And there's a schoolhouse that Myrtie worked at. We have a picture of it. So we have a picture of it back then, but it's still standing, and it's a house now. Like, it's been converted to a house. And I was like, oh, I want to see it. And I could see where it was on Google Earth, but we couldn't see it. And Tamsin went and took some pictures. And she said someone was outside waving at her, so she didn't get many, but yeah. That is cool. My memes, I said meme. My memes side changed their name because all the men's were bank robbers. Yep, probably would too. yeah, there you are, Tamsin. Did a drive-by. I've done it. I'll be doing it again in the summer. Maybe we can all meet up on my honeymoon. I don't know how Ian will feel about that, but. Your grandma lived behind the church. Oh, I wonder if it's, we have looked at, I think there's a few churches, right? We looked at one in depth one time we were on here. Is it in, like, is it in this area? In, I don't know, is this isn't Kent's Corner, right? No, this is East Calais. Like this church? We were in Google Earth looking for pictures and trying to match them with old houses. I wonder if this is one. Okay, so Michaela, you should look at this website. This is a website that I found. Well, it's Flickr. It's not, the website isn't what I found. I found this account on Flickr. That this person has a collection of like 700 photos from East Calais. And I know, it is funny, like lately a lot of Calais locals are in here. I love it. You'd be really interested in this because who knows, if your grandma lived in an old house, it might even be on here. There are so many old pictures and there's like, they're labeled, a lot of them, the people, and it's just really, really cool. And I'm sure, especially if you know the place, it must be really cool to see like the building then and know, oh, that's this person's house. So it's on flickr.com and it's called, I can't scroll over, but it's East Calais Ancestors. I could try to send the link in the chat, but it probably won't work. A lot of times it filters it out, but it's really cool. Definitely worth looking. And report back if she sees anything that she recognizes. I want to hear about it. I love that. Okay, Nikki, it says you pinned a comment, but I can't see it. This is so annoying. Oh, did you pin my comment? Maybe. Okay. Maybe that's why, because it didn't jump to the top. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate that. Okay. July 23rd. July 24th. Thank you, Nikki. Check on Ian. He's coming home. Hello from Finland. This is so cool. Oh, well, good night. Thanks for joining in. New from FYP. Is this your family? No, this is not. Thank you. I'm glad you find it interesting. Oh, your diary birthday, Kiki. Hold on. Yeah, this is just, I bought one of these diaries on eBay. It was from 1905, written by Myrtie. Her picture's up in the corner. And once we started reading that and researching it, it's not the first one we've done, so we kind of have like a system where we start reading through the pages, looking up the people. When I started researching, I found an ancestry page with Myrtie on it, like an ancestry tree. And the ancestry tree had a picture of a diary as like the profile picture of Myrtie, like on the tree. And yay, Kiki, finally. I love that you waited though till your actual diary birthday. You didn't lie, because the people that we have in this group, they're very honest and kind people. You would never lie about your diary birthday. You want to wait for the real one. The picture was of diaries, and I was like, okay. So I reached out to the owner of the tree and asked if they were family or if they also researched diaries like me. And my third diary birthday this month. Is that possible? No. Maybe if you watch some different streams, but what was I gonna say? Lost the train of thought. That happens quite a bit. Oh, so when I reached out to her, she said she's a diary detective like me, and she has a lot of projects like me going on at once. And she said, I'll never get around to it, so you can have them. So that's why we have 3. We had started to read the 1905 one, and then I stopped because we got the 1899 diary. This is the actual diary. They look much bigger on the screen, but they're really tiny. This is the tiny little pencil. And then we have the 1900 one that we're reading now. Those are both from her. And then we have 1905, which we'll get back into when we finish the 1900 one. And then I also recently got on eBay a diary written by Emma Ellis Wheeler, she married Myrtie's cousin. So after we finish Myrtie's diaries, we have, how crazy, my birthday is July 22nd. Well, happy belated diary birthday. HBDBD. That's what we say. I don't get to say that very often. Corinne's not here. She usually says HBDBD. Okay. Father mowed with the mowing machine. I trod hay. Oh, it's trash day. I forgot. Okay. I trod hay for him. He got in for loads. Mother has a boil. Oh no. What is that? A boil combing? What's that? Is that a thing, or am I misreading that? Oh, I'll look it up. Oh, it's not the first boil, that's why. I know, I am. I'm almost at 80,000. How many do I have right now? We have a lot of people in here today. Let's see. 79.8. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm close. Coming. Oh, maybe. Oh, yes, it is. Thank you. That is a G. It's just like not captured very well. Oh no, she has a boil coming. She feels it. That is really sad. So this is the backstory. Yeah, as informing, exactly. This is the backstory on the boil. It's not a back boil, it's a face boil. So this is what's weird about it. Her horse, oh yeah, it is an eventful diary birthday, lovely. Her horse was sick. And she didn't specifically say it's related, but it just all happened like at the same time. The horse was very sick, right? And while the horse is very sick, she says her father got what was it that she said he had? Father has a sore finger, but there was something she said, father's finger pains him badly. A felon, like it was a infection, an abscess. And we looked it up and it's disgusting. Don't look it up. But he had like an abscess on his finger and it's like infected. And then there was her father had a boil, I think, or maybe not. Was it mother? Yeah, no, mother had a boil on her face immediately after that. And now mother has another boil. I feel like there's some kind of weird bacteria going around that family. Okay. Mother has a boil coming. I did good. I do this on Thursdays. Yes, Riley. I'm always on Thursdays. It's just this Thursday I have plans, so I switched it. I sent a reminder, or I guess not a reminder, an update in the Discord. So if you have a Discord, I have a free Discord channel. I've got like 150 people in there that I just send like little updates. Oh, I'm going live today instead of tomorrow, or just little, tidbits I'll send there. Last diary boil. Happy diary birthday to the boil. It is being born. So yeah, if you have a Discord, just join because it's free, the announcements one. I have another Discord that's the Patreon version that's more in depth, like where we have special little meetings and we do projects together. But the announcements Discord is like the only thing I have control over where I can send out a message to anyone who's subscribed. TikTok, I can put up, like I put up a story saying I was going to go live today instead of tomorrow, but some people see it, some people don't. So I have like no control over that. I wish that I did. I wish I could just send something out to the people who follow me, but I can't. 1900, were they still sharing bathwaters? Probably. I don't know. She doesn't really talk about bathing that often. Not that she doesn't. I think she just doesn't mention it. The Boyle is your birthday twin. You're the Boyle, Kiki. Just be the Boyle. I did a good part of the Discord. Oh, okay. Yep, here we go. The Discord link isn't working for you because TikTok is really stupid and it blocks the link. So the workaround is there's 3 dots. If you click on my link tree from my profile, the 3 dots in the corner, you have to click open in browser. And then if you start a bulletin board on TikTok, you can send announcements. I don't know what that is. I'm not like super technology adept. I don't know how to start a bulletin board. Is that new? Yeah, you have to do open in browser, and if you click on it from a browser, or if you open it through like my Instagram and then click on the link tree, it should work. I don't know why. I have tried every workaround and TikTok blocks that link. But it should still be active. Let me know if you have trouble. How the heck do you start a bulletin board? I am looking at my page and I don't see anything. Yay, thank you. It's probably somewhere in settings. I clicked on the like 3. Okay, I didn't click on settings. That's different. No, that's playlists. Settings and privacy. Time and well-being. Hold on. I'll have to look into that. I don't see it. There's like live. I can go live. I'll write it down. Or you know what? I'm right here. Let me just look up how to train your dragon. Okay, what am I looking up? How to make bulletin board. How to create a bulletin board. Tap inbox. Oh, is it like a messaging sort of thing? I don't even know how to get to my inbox. That is embarrassing. Here, okay. Tap. Create a bulletin board. What? I don't see it. Start. Select chats, quick replies, frequently asked questions. Main. Requests unread. I don't think I have that. Sorry if I'm just dumb, but it's probably yeah, I'll have to look into it more after. I can't see anything now, but that is sounds like a good idea. And I will do that. It'd be nice if I could do it now so you guys could join it. Okay, I'll just click on this and see. Oh, okay, here we go. There's a little more information. So, inbox. If you receive a banner, click on it. Oh, maybe it's something that they are just trying. Tap the chat button at the top. Is that the plus? Create a bulletin board. Yay, I got it. Got updates. Tell everyone at once. Oh my god, I love you. Thank you for telling me this. Okay, great. This must be a new thing. Oh, not all states have access. It also says no network connection. Oh, here we go. Yay! Okay, cool. Join it if you want. I will use it. And if you don't have access, maybe they'll roll it out. They change so many things all the time. Like every time I log into my TikTok streaming software, something's different. So I'll type a little message and then I'll get back to the reading. Sorry. I'm going to say, hey everyone. Thanks for telling me about updates. I'm going to give you a shout out. Who told me about that? Is it you, Brady? Yeah. Thanks, Brady. I may look young, but I'm not a youngin' with technology. So then people can just join in on it and just, it's kind of like subscribe. Now, how do we see bulletin board? That's the question, Deb. That I can't help you with. I get invites and it tells me not available in Iowa. That's really annoying. I know certain features they roll out like slowly. Yay, you can even put polls. Now, can people reply to me? I don't think so. I think they just see it. Very cool. That's great. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go find it. Join my bulletin board. How do you do it? You go, okay, it looks like you go to my profile and then it says Addie's board in the little thing. I have 12 members already. Oh, I'm so popular. Thanks, guys. That is great because I've been wanting a feature like that. So it must, like, when I send something, it lets you guys know. That's great. Great, great update. Good job, TikTok. Finally did something right. Okay, I did a good part of the housework. We all stayed at home all night. Hi. I'm doing my live stream.
Are we interrupting?
It's very important business. Do you like my cookies? Oh, you're not eating my cookies. You're eating pizza. They should have a cookie. Yeah, come look.
What are you streaming?
I'm streaming what I always stream. I'm reading an old diary. Hey, how's it going?
I've never been here.
What's going on
I
here?
haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
It's just our
This is
disembodied
my
heads, our
yeah.
bodies.
They
not
can't
our
see
heads.
you. This is the camera.
Hello. No, this is the red.
Who we see? Wait, Twitch?
No, it's TikTok.
TikTok. I didn't know you could.
Deb said I'm very important and very popular.
Let me see,
Look,
chat.
there's
What's going on,
147
chat?
people watching your
Oh.
ugly mug right now.
Ah, that's me. Okay. What's up,
kidding.
chat? What are we doing today?
Hello, boys. How about let's try this? We're on July 25th. Try to read that. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Epic live stream. 160. Look, we're getting more popular.
I honestly, well, because I'm
Wait,
here.
what is that?
What does that say? Move over? I don't know what that says.
Mother is
Oh,
not
mother
very
is not very
Good job.
well.
Oh, hold on.
ingrained.
Good job, Ian.
What are you reading?
Diary.
It's a diary from 1900.
She stole this heirloom
About
from a family.
oh,
A long line. Of, they had a diary that they would read every night and be like,
It was a
remember
heist.
Grandma.
I told them you were gonna give me a hard time.
And you just ripped it off her
They said
grandchild's
to tell you
hands.
about the boil. Her mother has a boil on her face.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not doing very well.
that's not good.
Deb comes from Australia to listen.
What's
To watch.
Deb or
Yeah.
Deb?
Her name's Deb, see?
What's up,
Deb
Deb?
comes
Hi,
every
Deb.
week. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
what
zoom
up?
out.
What's up, dog?
It must be like, it's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. She always says greetings from tomorrow.
Oh, wow, you're from the future.
Yep. It's morning.
Mm.
Yeah, I usually do this on Thursdays.
Nice. Where'd you get the diary?
One was from eBay.
Oh, they're right there.
Yeah, this is like, I have a ton of them, but this one was from eBay. And then when we started researching it, you have greasy fingers or you?
Just the right one.
Okay.
Don't worry. I don't
Just
do
the
that.
right one.
About to destroy some heirloom with
Comes
your-
down with a slice
with
of
your
pizza.
greasy mitts.
And then the other two, when I started researching that one, I found a lady who also collects diaries online, and she had two more of this lady, so she donated them. Look, these are the people.
Did you make like a slideshow?
Yeah, I'm just put it in slides because I find it easier to collect everything. But that's them. That's her who wrote these diaries.
Where are they
And that's
from?
her dad, Vermont.
Oh, cool.
And this is her and her dad. And that's her horse, Parnell. Parnell, yeah.
Parnell.
Yep. He was sick, but now he's better. And this is like all her family.
Are they sick now? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Okay.
he never dies. He can't ever
Eternal.
die. And this is the school that she worked at. Isn't that cool?
Better than
Thanks, Vanessa.
better than like Bombay or something.
Poland.
Poland, where?
Nice. Someone from Poland.
Horrible.
My
Mirsky, you want
ancestors
some,
are from Poland.
Mirsky's Polish.
Yeah.
I'm Polish.
That does sound like a very
Ski,
Mirsky,
oh,
yeah.
Skiing.
Canada.
Yes.
Midnight in England. We've got everywhere.
That's
Oh,
cool.
he's gonna play the
We're
drums.
Really disrupting Addie's
It's
life.
okay. They don't
Oh,
mind.
we're adding to the.
Yeah, they're actually, yeah, you're the first, like, other than Ian, you're the first guests that I've had on my stream.
Heck yeah.
Do
Okay.
some
It's
talent
an honor. How long you been
Let me
doing
get in
this?
here.
for like 4 years.
Oh, that's why you got 100.
All right. So where do we find this diary? Let's get a little backstory. I know they've already heard it, but
Well, okay, I just told Mirsky, but here is her. This is Myrtie
okay.
and her father. And Myrtie is a school teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and she works. This is her dad taking her to school, and
Yep.
her horse Parnell.
Here's a question: are you able to tell if that's her like nickname or is that her real name?
Her name is Myrtie. Her full name
That's
is
a cool
Myrtie.
name.
Yep,
No, I don't want to
Yep.
distract you here, but
it's okay.
have you ever tried to like cross-reference another diary of the same family to see if they were talking shit to each other?
We've tried. Okay, so
Or there was
the
like
issue.
a different perception of like what's going on in this family dynamic.
Yes, actually, now that you mention it. So not with hers because we only have her diary, but there was. You guys can tell. All my fans on here can tell you. Ralph Slippy. We read these diaries by a man named Ralph Slippy and his wife.
'Cause I imagine
Yeah, his name is
Ralph's
crazy.
probably like talking all this game. Oh, I'm the best guy ever. I'm the best. And Myrtie's like, my husband's
Well,
a deadbeat.
no,
He's a
Myrtie
loser."
did not get married. She was
Oh,
a
okay.
single woman. I'm trying to find. Hold on. Michaela's wedding in here. This is not it. I think it's in here. Yeah. So
I'm like chewing
Ralph,
in your ear.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
just ASMR here.
Norway. Shout out to Norway.
So Ralph, I have a picture of him. Why am I like here?
Okay.
Ralph.
I can't find it because
So you're digging deep here.
yeah, I know because I'm not doing this diary now. It all pops up like quickly when that's what I'm working on. But here,
I need some more of that gin.
this is Ralph.
You want some more?
I mean, I'll take another sip.
He was the mayor of Waterloo, Iowa,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and him and his wife. We had both of their diaries from 1903, the year that they got married.
Wow.
And so we read his account of that year and her account of that year. And one time they got in a fight, and we read his version of the fight and her version of the fight.
Ooh, and who was right?
Georgia, of course, the woman is always
oh my
right.
God.
Well,
no.
okay, here's what
You need a
happened.
man's perspective over here to give it.
Ralph had a
Oh.
boil too. You're right, Deb. Deb said Ralph did have a boil also.
Oh, okay.
That's what links all of these diaries
I didn't
together.
know.
Boils, people with boils write diaries, and people without boils don't.
Yeah. No, it's just a
Steve's
thing.
in a
Like
whiskey
maybe
barrel.
people who own diaries get boils.
That's why.
Do you notice
Correlation is causation.
They don't mention it in the diary, right?
Yes, they do. That's how we know.
They say that
How
they.
would we
I have
know?
a boil on my face.
Yes, they do. And
It's an odd.
Ralph would say, like, "Oh, I put cream on my boil."
God. Oh my God.
And then, all right, people, what did he drink when he was sick? Someone say it.
What did he drink when he was
He
sick?
had a special thing that he drank whenever he had a cold,
Oh, we're gonna need
God.
and someone in here knows it.
Can't be good.
But anyways, what happened with the fight was Ralph worked on the railroad. Hot lemonade. Penny got it.
Hot lemonade.
disgusting.
That's gross.
So it's probably just like hot lemon water.
As hot soda.
Yeah, but let me finish my
Never
story.
heard
I'm
of
getting
All
so
right,
distracted.
continue. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. They're
Sorry,
fine.
guys.
It's
We're
okay.
distracting.
This is probably interesting.
Maybe not.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell? Get back to our calm, nice diary reading.
I don't know.
So
if it's
Ralph
literally
worked on the
hot.
railroad,
Yep.
and he went out, and Georgia would go and like drive her horse and carriage to go drop him off and pick him up.
Yep.
So he went out to go do some like scouting or something for one of his railroad projects. And he told her, pick me up at this bridge at this time.
Look at this
Yep.
thing.
So she went to the bridge at that time and he wasn't there. And she waited for him and he wasn't there, so she
No,
went
you know what
home.
that is?
Yeah.
And then he ended up not being at the same spot. He was somewhere else. And then he got mad that he had to go stay in a hotel for the night, and he called Georgia and she was like, listen, I already went there. I'm not coming to get you again.
Ooh.
And then he was mad at her the whole way home.
2013 or coffee.
I mean, kind of both were at fault
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But
She's spraying, Myrtie is spraying bug death on her crops.
So, anyways, continue
Bug
your
death.
storytelling. I won't interrupt it.
Okay. I'll
Ralph
show
was
you.
right,
This
by
is
the
what
way.
I
Just
do.
letting you guys
Yeah.
know. Hot controversy. Hashtag
Yeah, I
Ralph.
had an affair.
Hashtag Ralph was right.
You
You know
telling
what I'm
people a
saying?
summarized version of it is fun and would be a good video idea. Yeah, I haven't been making any videos, like just plain old videos lately.
I'm gonna make some videos.
It's
I'm
a
gonna read
lot.
the same diaries and come to the different conclusions.
Yeah, that would be an interesting take.
Little.
My perspective
diary,
versus your perspective.
Diary
Mother is not
conflict.
very well. You can make anything into a fight. That's your
You can have me as a guest.
That's
And I'll
his-
just argue with you on
His
every
strength.
page.
strength. Couldn't even think of the word.
My strength
Team
is
Georgia.
not arguing.
You got to take into account it probably took her 2 hours to get there. Yeah, exactly.
Has
She.
the boil coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was working out there hard on the railways. He was
I know.
He was working, providing. And she comes over here, 2 hours, smooth hours. You know what I'm saying? Do they
Yeah.
even have kids?
No, they
She's
didn't.
a stay-at-home
no.
wife with no kids.
They weren't even married yet, though.
Oh my god. Oh,
she did
shit.
a lot for him.
Just side piece then. Okay. All right. Okay. Fair.
You know what was really good of him, though?
Yeah.
When he was going to get engaged to Georgia,
Yep.
he asked her father and her mother, which I think was very forward thinking for the time.
That's pretty nice.
Otis Wheeler was Ben Wheeler's nephew. Oh, that makes sense why then.
You
That.
ready to have another slice of pizza?
I already ate.
Yo, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Well done. Congrats.
Superpower. Thank you.
I didn't even know you did this. Well done.
I know. No one knows I do this. Don't leave without saying goodbye.
All right, goodbye. Wait.
Do you know when is Dan coming? No, don't leave right now. I think later.
5 minutes.
All right, we're leaving.
Something like
Bye.
that.
Goodbye.
No, we're not leaving yet.
Don't leave. I'll log off before you leave.
All right.
Okay, father worked mowing with a scythe. Sorry, that was an intermission. I went. No, they're not my brothers. They are my fiance's friends. I went a raspberrying with an A. I went a raspberrying up in our pasture. They do have brother energy, though. I didn't know you were on tonight. I was on because normally I'm on Thursdays, but I switched it this week. Yeah, Liza, I had seen. Were you the one who said we were near Waterloo? I saw that and I was so distracted. Yeah, I won't be on tomorrow. I'm going to see Wuthering Heights tomorrow, so I switched it. I went a raspberrying up in our pasture. Mother is not very well. I did some housework. I did housework, not some. We all stayed at home. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it will be good. I'll have fun with my friend anyway. Yeah, Ian's going on his bachelor trip. That's why they're here. They're gonna go leave. They have a long drive. I put up 3 quarts of raspberries. Gave Mary Fuller. Mursky, who was down here, well, Zach was the one doing most of the talking, but Mursky, he lives in Utah, so it was good to see him. We don't see him a lot. Do you know Zooniverse? They have crowd volunteer projects, not crowded, for transcriptions. I think someone told me about that before. Why do you think she always says they're all staying home? Yeah, I don't know why. She just does. And she says it in almost every entry too, which is interesting. Like, you'd think if it's every day, you wouldn't say it every day, but. Gave Mary Fuller a music lesson. I trod 3 loads of hay. Mother has a boil. Again. Same. Oh, she knew it was coming and now it's here. Hi, little board. I did a good part of the work. We all. Oh, July 26th, 1900, 110 years before your birthday. Well, you get a happy diary birthday then. We all stayed at home. Oh, just we all stayed at home. All right, let's see if we can finish July before they go. There are some really cool projects there, from diaries to old manuscripts. That is cool. Yeah, I haven't looked into it. A couple of people have brought that up to me, though, that name. There's another one, too, I think. Oh, people were telling me about the I got distracted. The Library of Congress was asking for people to read cursive. Yes, Nikki, I'm having a bridal shower in May. There's some really cool. Okay, I already read that one. July 28th. Finished haying. That might be, do you think that goes to July 27th? Because it's written over the words. Probably, right? Herbert Wheeler. Mode for father in afternoon. I trod 3 loads of hay. Father got in 8 loads. I hope they, oh, is it Wheelock? Thank you. I hope they didn't eat all. They got pizza and they got fried ravioli. Ian got it for me. I hope they didn't eat all of it. Father got in 8 loads. Mother is not able to do much. Convenient story, mother gets the boil right when there's stuff to do. I did most of the work. We all stayed at home all night. I'm not native English, so I find transcribing difficult. I like that you move like a breeze through it. Yeah, I mean, if it's your second language, I don't speak another language, so props to you. Yeah, but I can imagine not only trying to read the handwriting, but if it's not your first language, that sounds very difficult. I'm used to her handwriting, which helps. When you first start reading a diary, even if it's in English, it can be really difficult to figure out what it's even saying. But after a while, it comes a little bit easier, at least for me. Father, mother, and I about home. Mother's boil is no better. I did the most of the work. We have another friend coming. We all stayed at home all night. Yes, we're live, Dan. I hope you're decent. There's 127 people looking at you.
No way.
Yep.
What is this, Twitch?
There's a camera. No.
Oh, TikTok.
TikTok.
Hi, guys.
This is Dan.
Where's the journal?
These are pictures of it. It's right here.
Oh, you scanned it already?
Yeah.
What?
It's tiny.
This is the cutest little thing.
I know, and look, there's 3 entries on each page. They're tiny, tiny, tiny.
Oh my god.
Hi, Dan the man, they say. Hi, Dan, hi, Dan, hi, Dan.
Yeah.
Famous.
These are what they look like?
Yeah.
These are crazy.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Wait, this is actually from 1900?
Yeah.
They had like
This one's from 1885.
They had horse and buggy back then.
Yep. Actually, look. This is
the driving Mazdas.
No, Mazda horse and buggy.
Oh my god.
That's the lady who wrote the diary.
No.
And her
way.
dad and her horse, Parnell.
Parnell?
Yeah.
They had better names for horses back then.
They did.
Oh my god.
Dan, someone said they love your mustache.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna read one of these, okay?
Yeah. Here, read this one, because we're doing this.
Okay, which one?
Oh, you got the horrible town name that you have to read. Okay.
I'm gonna give you my best
here.
1900 voice.
Okay.
Father!
Yeah, come this way so they can see your face.
Into
as
the
you do it.
ASMR microphone. Father, we went to Sodom and got... Oh, is that
Yeah.
really the name of it?
Yes, it is.
Jesus. We went to Sodom and got Parnell shod. Mother has a Mother has a... What is that word? Tail? Oh, God. Mother has a boil. Oh, she's got a goiter. I did the housework. Aunt Louise Wheeler came and stayed here all night. I called to the... What is that?
Oh, it's just called the O Wheeler.
I called to O Wheelocks in the morning. We stayed at home all night.
You get a prize.
What a nice little journal.
You did a great job. Oh, Samalama Bing Bong said, is Dan single? He's not single.
Oh,
he's taken.
They wish.
Walking green. Hey, you just called a walking green flag.
Walking green flag?
They did not.
Because of my 1900 voice.
Dan, you just read that so perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
No one else can do that.
Really?
They didn't say the
I'm
same
used to
things, I
reading them.
have to say. They didn't say bad things about Zach and Ian, but they didn't say they were walking green flags. And look, star,
Ayo.
4-star.
Did you tell them I'm officiating your wedding?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, Dan's officiating our wedding.
Are
The
any
walking
of these
green.
guys single? You don't want
Actually,
any of these
no.
guys. No.
Actually, no. But
I'm gonna make sure
They're
that
all
we don't
very
get
nice
into trouble.
then.
I want to come
Okay.
down here and promise.
do it in that voice. Oh, our officiating our.
Oh,
Oh God.
offici-
Welcome.
I proudly pronounce you husband This is a nice little setup.
That's Ian's messy desk.
So anyway, we're not gonna get into any trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
You
You're
have my
not. Don't
word.
leave yet. Yeah, I know. With you there, they won't get into any trouble.
You never know with Zach. Right?
Okay. Thanks for reading this entry. I don't have to do any work.
That was awesome. It's so cool to see you do your thing.
Thanks. I'll be up in a few minutes. Hey, can you make sure they don't eat all the fried? Don't make sure they don't eat all the fried ravioli.
Yell fried ravioli?
No, make sure they don't eat all the fried ravioli.
Okay. All right. I won't.
Thanks. I won't. Okay. Yes, it was renamed in 1905 due to its due to the name being icky. Yes, actually, Salve. Yeah, how do you wait? Did he say that? Did he say that out loud? Mother has a boil. Oh, his sweatshirt. Yeah, Salve's in Rhode Island. Mother has a boil. I did. Home of the Black Fly Festival. That sounds... I was like, wait, what? Yeah. I did. Mother has a boil. I was like, Don't want to dox us, but it doesn't really. We're still like 40 minutes from there anyway. Okay. Mother has a boil. I did the housework. Aunt Louisa Wheeler came and stayed here all night. I called too. Oh, Wheelocks. In the morning. I can't believe he read that so easily. He did a really good job. And to read it so easily and also in a crazy, fake, old-timey voice. I know, sorry. It's just that it's a Catholic prayer, the Salve Regina. Yes, it is a Catholic school. Is that why? Yeah, you had asked that, and I didn't answer that question. I was just like, wait, what? Yes, it is a Catholic school. A college. It's in Newport. It's a very pretty school, actually. Aunt Louisa. Father and Aunt Louisa visited at Sylvester Fuller's. Mother's sore is very bad. Ugh. She and I at home. I did the work and poulticed her sore.
These are nice.
They just keep coming back. They just want to be famous. Oh, they have their coats on. They're about to leave. Happy diary birthday. All right, I gotta finish this. Poulticed her sore. We all stayed at home all night. Aunt Louisa is here. Okay. All right. I'm currently reading my grandma's 1930s diaries. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, poulticed means, I think, put like a cream on it. Like a something. Yeah. Wait, no, don't leave without me. I'm gonna go and then say goodbye to you. Okay. All right, well, everybody. Sorry for the craziness. That was kind of fun, though. Well, just to draw out the infection. Ah, okay. Thank you for the context. All right, I'll be on next Thursday. Everyone come say goodbye.
Same channel,
Hey.
same bad channel, same bad station.
You were a walking green flag.
What?
Same bad channel?
Isn't that what they say?
I don't know what
Isn't that
they
like
say.
what people say?
I don't know. I thought you were insulting me.
No, of course not.
They called Dan a walking green flag. No one's listening to me. They're all red flags.
I don't care.
Oh my god. I will let you know what I think. Oh my god.
Alright, so this is
focus.
TikTok.
Oh, Bat Channel.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, is
From-
that what it is? From Batman.
I know. I hope I get some ravioli too,
This Tom's
Tamsin.
up there.
All right. Good night, everybody. See you next
I
time.
don't know where they
Bye,
came from.
Dan. It's there.
Pianissimo.
You have to, yeah.
Dennis.
Bye, everybody. See you next time. They're just going nuts back here.
I wrote it down.
Oh.